Hi there. Welcome back to Skylines HeightMapped 25 Tile Intermediate Series Gameplay, Episode 13. I'm going to make a few corrections before I even open up the game because I don't want to start using up my funds. First things first, going to the budget, I need to bring these up to 13% because I know everybody on the left side can pay 13%. And although they don't like it, I can bring everybody on the right side up to 14%. They hate that, but too bad. We need the funds. Okay. And then I want to, because our garbage or our septic and our water are down to like below acceptable levels, they're supposed to be in the green up here. I'm going to go and take care of that now. Since I have 438,000 plus, now is the time to make a few investments when I may not be able to make them later. So we're putting in some water. One there. Oops. Oops. One there. One there. One there. Since these guys only cost 3,000 to purchase, I'm putting them in now and then turning them off. With the exception of one. So 3 of them are going to get turned off, and 1 of them is going to stay on. That way I have 3 later on if I need them when I may not have the funds to put them in. It might be a good idea to have them all hooked up and ready to just be turned on later. So, and just connecting them together. Maybe I should get down here where you can see what I'm doing. I'm just connecting the pipes. Boring stuff, but it has to be done. And then over here, I'm going to put in septic, water, they call them water drain pipes, same thing. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to put those in and turn those off. All but one of them. Oops. Get it where I can reach them. There. And turn that one off. And turn that one off. Okay, and we'll leave that one on. And then I need to connect them together. These may not connect together quite so well. Sometimes they're a little harder to get together because I have them on the side of a cliff. But we'll see. Ooh, this is working out better than I had hoped. There. Okay, so everybody's connected, put together, and I have 1 ready to turn on there. Looks like I had 1 extra already anyway. Good to know. Okay, so if I have 1, 2, 3, 4 turned off and 1 on, 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, okay, let's put 1 more in here. While I have the money, let's just take care of it now. And 1 more water pump, and then turn that one off. Okay, there, now I have 1 of each, and the water, as soon as I turn on the city, it should be taken care of. But I'm going to first go set up the electric and the garbage, which also needs to be done, and zoning. So all of that has to be done now. And I'm going to, first I'm going to, I have 2 garbage dumps down here, and I suspect that both of them are, see if I can find them. Okay, there's 1 there, and I think they're probably both full by now. Okay, what have I got on? Electricity? Okay, that one is off, okay, already. And this one is on, but it's full, so I'm going to turn it off because that's $250 a week, or 250 whatever's a week. Okay, now I'm going to put the industrial zone and where all of the garbage is taken care of down in here, down here, instead of up here where everybody's living. So I'm going to go ahead and run a pipe from here to here and then down because it needs water. First, I guess I better put in the let's see here. We'll get it a little bit far away. Okay, we'll put it right there. I'm going to put a little road coming in. It's going to be a big one. I've learned the hard way. It's better if you can afford it to put in the big roads to begin with. It really, truly is. Okay. And let's see, I have 4,000 plus, so we'll put in one of these, which is the big expensive one, and one of these, which is the not so expensive one, in case, because I don't know which one I'm going to be able to afford to turn on once I get started. And then I want to set up electricity, and we need electricity anyway. You'll notice it's way down up here. So production is 148 megawatts, and people are already using 135 megawatts. And once those water pumps get turned on, there's going to be more needed. So we might as well set this up now. And let's see, where do I have? There we go. They're right there. So I'm going to start a field of these guys right out here where it says 8 megawatts. And I think 2 should be enough for now to get us going. And then run a pipe down, or I'm sorry, run electric lines down to where the where these guys need it. And then once I have that, I can connect electric lines over here that I can later on take off, but right now, just to make certain that the city has what it needs. And then tie this in, and since this can run a straight shot down, I'm just going to go straight shot down to what I'm tagging up with here that nobody can see because I make it so small is where I put in the garbage dumps, and I'm just going to there make certain that they have water. Okay, so I've got the garbage and the water and the septic and the electric and the landfills turned off and the 14 and 13% on the taxes. And I should probably save the game. I'm saving it as Fort 13. Each of these episodes, I save it as the episode it is, and that way if I mess something up, we can always backtrack, because you never know. I'm not perfect. Far from it. Okay, now I want to do zoning and forestry, and I have to do an overpass, but I think I'm going to turn it on for just a minute and see how much we have, because right now I'm at 4,400 plus in weekly income, and I went from 450, I think I said before I had 450 plus. I now have only 331 plus, and it's going down. So let's see, 332, 461, 332, 663. Oh, we're going up. Okay. Okay, so I can afford to take a shot at, and 3,007. It's okay. Our weekly is still going down. Even though our city balance is going up, our weekly income is still going down. 3614. Down here, 3539. So I'm not ready to do any extras right just yet. That would be a mistake. So instead, I'm going to go ahead and set up my zoning, because I don't want big trucks running through where I'm going to have my city. And I'm going to go ahead and put in an overpass here, so I can zone this whole area so that it's not accepting big trucks. That makes the traffic a whole lot better. So I'm just setting up a zoned area here while I'm waiting for the, we're down to 3483 a week. We'll see. I'm going to do this whole plateau for residential. I think I'm going to do this area up here too. I have a surprise set up for this one. I think this is where I'm going to put, well, I won't tell you. I'll just let you find out, because I'm not going to say. Not yet, anyway. Okay, so that's all done. There we go. Okay. And I can go ahead and set up the parameters for that now. I have to go find the name of it. There it is. Okay. Briar Rose. And I don't want it to be Briar Rose. I want it to be Dam 01 Residential. Not very imaginative, but it does tell me it's the first residential area next to the dam, which is more informative for me than some fancy name. And I want to make certain that smoke distribution is on, and smoking ban is on, and recycling is on. That helps in the cost of the city, and more importantly, under city planning, I'm going to go down and put heavy traffic ban on. That means nobody can go through there. But now that nobody can go through there, I have to set up another way for all this farming to go elsewhere. So I think I'm going to run it right across here. And to do that, I'm going to have to get rid of all of these, because that's where I'm going to run it, I think. Let me see if I can do it a little bit differently. Let's see here. Okay, that's the right road. We'll start from here, go across this far. Oh, I can. Yay! Okay. Okay, and then I need to step it up over the top of everything here, I think. Up we go. Oh, I guess I have to plop it in right there first. Then over here. Huh. Okay. Well, I'm going to get it set up. I just have to move this first. Yeah. Okay, that has to be moved. That is the high school. And that has to be moved. That is the firehouse. Okay, the high school costs... I just want to see what it costs. 30,000. So 15,000 is going to come off as soon as I move that, because everything costs half as much as it originally costs to be moved. But I have to get it out of there. And the fire department is 15,000, so 7,500. Well, now's the time to do it, I guess. Okay. So in order to move it, I have to have a place to move it to, because I'm obviously not going to get I wonder if I could take it down the middle and then out. Maybe I could do that and not have to pay for moving this. Oh, I love this. Sometimes you just have to, there we go. What I want to do is there. Whoops. Slope too steep. How far do we have to go here to get it down? There. Okay, so that's for the trucks to, oh, I did that all wrong. Because that was supposed to be a one-way, the little cheap one. I used the great big expensive one, and it was supposed to be this little guy right here that only costs 40 cents a cell, and I put in this one that costs 120 a cell, and that makes a huge difference. So, well, what's 40 and 120? That could be a huge amount. How are we doing? 579, 612. I don't know, it's going up. Maybe I'll try and leave it that way. I really planned on making a much smaller one, but especially since I have to branch off of it here, I can at least take that part off as a single, because I wanted to get these down here. So that the trucks that are coming out of the farming area can be changed around. I may have to bring that down later. It's too late now. It's already done. We'll just have to hope it works. Okay, let's see. 936 plus, we're working our way up, so I'm not going to worry about it right now. I think I might have made a really bad mistake for later, but for right now it seems to be doing okay. And, okay, so zoning I did, and zoning over there I did. And I got the overpass in. That's what I was calling the overpass, that thing that we just did. I'm going to put the clinic and the police department and a fire department right in here. So I want to have a bigger street area right here for it. I'm going to go ahead and upgrade this street area right here to as big as I can get and still not pay too much. This is 3 lanes each way, and it's only $1.20 a week per cell. So that will make it really easy for the fire department, the police department, and the clinics to at least get out and get going. And eventually I want to change all these little roads that I should not have started out with. I want to work them up, but right now I'm just going to do this one. Okay. Now let's see what I get. Plus 1284, plus 1291. Okay, we're still going up. All right. Okay, then I'm going to go ahead and put in a fire department. Now I can go over here where I have a fire department already. Remember we put one in over here? I think it was right here. Yeah, police department and medical clinic. I could grab these and move them, but a police department, I'm going to need more than one later anyway, so I just be putting these back in somewhere. And even though they're not in the most ideal location right now, they're already there. And if I move them off the balance, I'm going to be taking half of 15,000 for the police department. That's 7,500. And oops. And for the clinic, I would be taking off 6,250, which is half of the 12,500, out of my coffers, my city coffers. Well, that'd be stupid when I'm going to have to use something like that later anyway. So I'm just going to leave those where they are, and I'm going to go down here, and I also need to put in a crematorium. So 1760, the clinic is going to be 500. I can afford to do that. And if people are not getting sick so much, then they're not dying so much. Only the old people are dying. So we'll put that in. And police department, I can move that in there. I really should put a fire department in first. Let me put a fire department in, just in case I can't afford to do the police department right away. The fire department I can put in. Okay, and now let's speed this up a little faster so I can see what the money loss is. We're going from 1,500 to 1,200 and plummeting. Okay. Okay, 12,077, 12,059, 12,065, or 1,270, 1,260, 1,270, 1,290. I think it's starting to work its way back up, but I'm going to let it ride for a little bit. I think I got quite a lot done. Let's see, electricity has to come from somewhere for these guys. See the electricity in there is, it's saying that it doesn't have electricity, so I'm just going to steal some from over here. I can always take those out later. I hate to spend money on them, but you know, you got to do what you got to do. And do I already have water in there? Yeah, I do. Okay, so we've got the police department in there now, I think. Is that? No, that's a fire department. That's in. Okay, and we've got a clinic in right there in the middle of town where it's the most used, and it's already, things are already working there. Okay, and we're up to 2,370 and growing. 360, 300, okay, it's going up a little bit, little tiny bit, so I'm going to go ahead and put in, boy, crematoriums are terribly expensive, but we do have, I think we have a pretty high death count right now. Yeah, 107 people and growing, 108, 109, 110. So our death wave has already started. If you look at the city, we've got a lot of dead people here. And in order to stop a death wave, you have got to have you've got to have cemeteries or crematoriums. I can't afford a cemetery right now. I mean a crematorium right now. What I can afford, though, is a road, a small road that will go, oh, I gotta make it straight. We'll go up here and straight up here. I'm gonna put my cemeteries up here. I am. And I'm going to use them for parks. I don't see any reason why, because cemeteries are kind of pretty in a, you know, in a funny sort of way. I don't see why we can't use cemeteries as parks. You don't pay for them, you know, after they're full, so they're free, but they're cute and pretty. Okay, and then I'll run water up there. Where's the closest water? I guess it's here. Okay. I'll just run it up here and put a cemetery or two up here. There. And I don't remember, do cemeteries need to have electricity or water? Yeah, they do. They need both. So it's got water. And I'll just need to run some electricity up there. I guess I can take it from here. Okay, I got interrupted for a minute. Okay, I'm just going to run it from here. Maybe I'll run it from here. Up this way. And then up here. There, that'll hold it for now. Okay, I'm at 26 minutes, and so I'm going to end this episode, and we'll go on to episode 14 after this one and carry on with trying to stop the death wave and build the city. Okay, see you then. Bye.